because I was thinking of a situation where the internet is so powerful these days, right?
Okay.
People voice, like, you can literally, celebrities' voices are more powerful than they ever been because they can reach so many people. You can literally endorse a product by just putting out a tweet, and then that product takes off.
Yes, absolutely.
It makes millions of dollars for whoever you want to, even if it's not your product. You could be doing it for a friend. It'll take off and go to the moon.
Okay.
Just by a simple tweet.
Okay.
If you got a friend that's celebrity, and let's just say y'all, not saying y'all grew up together, but I mean, let's say y'all been friends for a long time. Let's say 5+ years. Let's say 10 years. 10 years or more. Right?
Okay. I think I know.
Let's say your friend opened a business up.
I think I know where you're going.
And they
with
open
this.
up with a product, and they ask you, yeah, yo, can you know what I'm saying, can you do a shout out, or help me get my product out here? Just do a little shout out to help a little, get my name on your socials. Do you owe it? I mean, not saying that you owe it, but as a friend, are you a bad friend if you don't do it? Or if you treat them also like a business as well? Because it's a brand, it's a name. Like if I'm doing that, I'm putting your product on, I'm putting my name on the line, endorsing your product. And I'm kind of endorsing you. Even though I know you my homie, I'm endorsing you. So I really need to know what you into these days. Or I'm endorsing you.
I am on the fence with what you're about to ask. I know where you're going. I am on the fence with this. That's tough because I feel like as a friend, yes, you should, but there are consequences now that come with that if that goes south. That can actually ruin my career to the point to where I might not be able to recover from it, depending on what you're into, what you get caught with, or heck,
I need to know every detail of this business operation. I need to know to make sure ain't no scam. I need to make sure that whoever you working with ain't scamming. Like, I need to know all the ins and out details. You can't provide it to me, I ain't doing it. Like, I need to know as much, especially if I'm like a higher brand than you at the moment, because you're working your way up. I need to know.
See, I also get the idea that you should give back. And you should give somebody else an opportunity that you got. So meaning, like, for instance, if that's your homie and you know he's struggling, he's trying to get his product out there, whatever the case may be, and you know just one tweet, or even a picture with you with the product in your hand or on their clothing or whatever, can take their stuff off through the roof just like that. See, I think I would say, you know what, I'm gonna have to pick a side with this. I'm gonna go, you should do that for your friend. And what I mean is, you don't always have to endorse them to say where you put a tweet out there, you put something out there to say you endorse them. Or you can say, like, nowadays you can put a picture up and say, look at me rocking my such and such shirt. Get this at such and such webpage or such and such.
But if they know y'all are friends, then they know that that's an actual endorsement. Like, if there's pictures of y'all together, you can't just get away with just saying, oh, if they did something down the line that's, shaky, you can't get away with that because, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
There's
but
pictures of evidence you got.
Right, but the only thing with that is if you, my friend, like, you're not just some dude or somebody I knew or somebody I grew up with. Now, see, that don't count for me. If you my peoples, because that means I got you in my circle, even when you're not working on your stuff. So if I'm at my shows, if I'm an artist, or I'm doing performing, or I'm making music, or if I'm like just hanging out having a party, you're invited. So it's, and that
that's
aspect,
tough.
I know that's what you represent. So I'm gonna have to say, as a friend.
Let me take it from the other side. Then let me throw in this perspective for you. Business is never personal.
It should never be. You're right.
So I'm going to treat you because I respect your brand. I respect your business. You my homie. I'm gonna treat your business like anybody else that I feel like is establishing themselves. We gonna do this the right way.
Okay, what you saying?
You my homie. You my homie. We ain't gonna take no shortcuts. Do you come from this perspective of like, okay, if you want me to endorse this, not saying it gotta be a business transaction where I get a piece of it or you pay me for it, but I need to see a plan before I endorse it, especially if it's something where it's like, because my tweet or my endorsement of you might cost $50,000 for everybody else, because that's where I built my brand up. So that it costs to get that type of marketing from me. I'm going to evade that cost for you, but you need to show me either a business plan, or you need to show me something to let me know.
I think,
or I'm only doing it once and that's it. But that once might be taken off forever. I'm not mad at you shining because I think a lot of people are, at least in
our culture,
not just in our community, because there might be other communities that do it too, but we push around our communities that we don't want to see our homies win or seeing other people win.
Stigma, right?
In the stigma, right?
In our community,
it ain't that I don't want to see you win, but I want to make sure that there's a procedure to this.
To counter your argument of saying that because
I'm not going to charge you though, so I mean I'm right, still being a homie.
To counter your argument with you saying that if they see us hanging together, they know that's his homie. Like that's his homie. He endorsed him. I think that can go both ways, and what I mean is to say that because they know I'm your homie, they like, well, we know you're going to endorse him. That's his homie. That's what you expect him to do. So some people might not take it as serious as an endorsement, more so now he's just supporting his homie. He's supporting his friend.
It just depends on how. I mean, celebrities, they could do anything. I mean, if you see think about how like when Kanye bring out his sneakers, or he do whatever, and not even say Kanye. Let's say if anybody famous come out with a shirt, if somebody else wear it, people just buy it. Even if they know your homies or not. If they doing it because they fans of that artist.
They don't always tie their name to that brand. That's what I mean. Like so, it's like you just said. Just give an instance, like you just said with somebody's brand. If you wear a shirt or pants that's from somebody that's from your homies, and that's just their brand, you put it on, all of a sudden people go buy it.
Yeah.
They don't tie you to say, oh, he's tied to that brand. So anything that happens with that brand, that's that person's fault.
Right.
Because you didn't come out and say, hey, I am endorsing or I am only purchasing this brand. This is now my clothing line from now here on. No, that's not what you're doing.
Would you feel the way if your homie knew, or somebody that was asking you, like you in the power position, you in the higher brand, if your homie made the brand because he knew that it was a guarantee you were going to do that, so he didn't really put the marketing, he didn't really put the steps in.
I'll be pissed off.
He said, "Look, we gonna get a quick rich scheme. I'm gonna have my homie post this.
If we didn't have a conversation, but prior to him, I'm gonna have a problem with that." Now we had a conversation prior to you creating this brand to say, "Yo, if I create this, you got me." That's fine. But if you created this and then thinking because I'm your superstar friend, I know my homie gonna take care of me. No, I have a problem with that because I have a problem with you thinking that something I'm supposed to do because because I have this cachet that you think you're going to use to get yourself popping. We have a conversation, that's fine, but we don't got a conversation. I need to see that you tried to put the work in, and it just you're not popping off because of who you are, right, or where your position is at.
Let's broaden it, right? Because I feel like with a clothing line, this is easy.
Right.
It should be easy. Like, all right, just post this. My homie.
Right, it's my shirt.
Let's do an actual tangible product. So let's say I designed some wearable technology that, if you got diabetes, it track, I guess, your sugar level.
Oh no!
By you just wearing.
Oh no!
Right?
I gotta know. I gotta have the ins and outs.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like somewhere like it's an active joint where like every time you eat food, it lets you know where you rising or going. Whatever.
I need the blueprints.
It's probably stuff like that, blood pressure stuff. We just trying for the joint. But let's say it's something like that, right? And they want you to either photo yourself wearing it, or let's say you got diabetes and he wanted you to be like somebody who helps endorse it and things of that nature.
Okay.
And, he had the patent stuff. Was like, he did his patent. He waiting for that to process. So he ain't start taking it to capitals and trying to get seed funding. None of that yet. Mm-hmm. He's looking for you. He probably looking to bypass that because normally when you do that, you got to give up equity. And he trying to bypass that.
Okay.
And try to get you to push something out there. Push the product out there.
Right.
What steps do you take before you do that?
I got to see that
because you had to put in work in to get to that point,
right?
You can't just wake up and do that.
But I agree with that. But here's the problem, and here's where this is where I will go to cover myself. I gotta see where you have already used that product either on yourself, somebody else, or if it's related to me. I need to try your product out for a period of time, and I need to know the ins and out. I want to know blueprints. Information. I need to know the whole ins and out because I don't want, because you can make a product and heck for first 6-8 months it could be cool, and then you get to a year or two in, all of a sudden you got glitches, you got problems, you got reaction to people that don't have that has certain different type of blood types or whatever the case may be. Like it's too many variables in certain type of products and technology to where I have to know that everything is covered. So if this was to happen, how you got this handled? If that was to happen, how you got that happen? Like we have to run all that down before I'm going to endorse something.
If it's a physical product,
yes.
I'm putting. If I'm to support you, I'm not going to do a post. I'm going to put money into it.
Yep.
But if I put money into it, I'm also getting on this board with you. Like we equity is getting exchanged.
I go silent partner.
Yeah, silent. It's still equity. I'm still getting equity.
But I'll go silent partner. I wouldn't make myself publicly known.
Yeah, I'm support you behind the scenes. I give you capital, something like that.
Yeah.
If it's a product I believe in, then we got that.
But I gotta see.
But are you a bad friend if you don't even entertain the conversation, or you just don't want to do that? You rather have your friend just go through the normal process of trying to get funding, things of that nature.
Well, truth be told, I would respect him more, and I would actually support him more. Or excuse me, not just him, but support them more if they want that direction. And what I mean is they tried.
Yeah, if they tried and then
but if you come to me like, all right, say for instance, all right, because sometimes some people don't treat it like a what's that dumb behind show, the invention joint with all them on there.
Shark Tank,
where you come to somebody and say, I'm giving you the opportunity to invest in this first.
Right.
I can understand. All right, so here's my thing with that. If you my homie and you come to me like that, I'm going to throw some money your way. I'm not attaching myself to your brand, but I'm going to throw some money your way to help get you off the ground. Now, if that don't get you to the level of support that you need, well then I'm gonna need to see that product is legit before I put my name attached to that product to say, yeah, I personally back this product.
Right, because even you look at situations where, I'm trying to think where somebody endorsed something and then it didn't go, like...
Plenty of times, what do you mean?
No, I'm trying to think of an actual example. Now, we know it happened like crazy, but if you talk about the DJ Envy and the Caesar joint, right?
Right, exactly. That's a prime example.
Envy said he didn't even know what Caesar was actually doing when it came to that. Like, they met through somebody else, and then, they started working together, but he didn't know all the ins and outs. And I guess the way Caesar was organized, his thing was people were saying they felt like it was a scam. Right. When you do that, if you don't know all the ins and outs, you just think everything going good. Y'all got people, y'all bringing money in. Envy got attached to that as being a part of that scam.
Right, because he endorsed it.
Right, because he endorsed it. He gave him a platform to be on the Breakfast Club, and that guy got platforms over that, and Envy thought it was something legitimate going on.
Right.
So you just gotta be careful. You know, it's your friend, your homie, you grew up. It's a tough society out here these days, man. People try and get out of bad situations that they in.
That's a very tight line that you have to walk.
And in our culture, like we don't help each other up enough.
We don't, but it's always looked at like we should automatically do it just off of GP.
Other cultures get either praised or people feel like other cultures do it more than we do. That's the narrative out there. So
I get it.
So for us, they feel like, yo, you should just help your brother up.
But see, at the same time, the scrutiny ain't the same neither.
That's true.
So because I'm black, I'm already in the fight to get this position that I'm in. Yeah. So in that aspect, I can't just take a risk and lose everything I got when I had to fight double as hard as somebody else in another culture who didn't have to fight as hard to get to this point. So I have to have some type of safeguards to protect me and protect what I'm doing. And if I can do that and still support you, I'm good. But if it looks like it's something that's going to be a little bit risky or something that I don't have a good, I'm sorry, but like I can't do it. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. So so I would always say in any of these situations, you got to go through the steps yourself. Then if I see the steps ain't working, or you just need a little push, you right there on that cusp. You just need a little push. By all means, I got you. Come on, let's go.
Let us know what y'all think about that, because I think it's a tough conversation to have, especially because I see it all the time, man. Where people be looking for their homies to.
People say they don't get back.
Don't get it back. Or other people feel like, you jealous. You don't want to see me up there. You don't want to see me reach that level. But it's a deeper conversation, and it's worse when your friend ain't business minded and you are. They don't even understand the way you looking at it.
Yep, they just don't understand.
So they just think it's just a simple yes or no, but it ain't never that.
Yep, it's just a simple.
Once it come to my name and brand, and I spent 15 years building up, it ain't never just a yes or no.
Right?
Like, I love you. I'll help you out any other way, and I even help you out this way. But there's steps we got to take before I do that.
Right, I'm not just hopping back on it just because we friends. I'm not doing it. No, but and I don't think anybody should do that. I don't care what your friends or people might pressure you to.
And if you and your homie came out together, you watched them struggle. But wait, hey, you could change his life. His mom is struggling. Everybody. You could change his life overnight. By a post.
No. But here's the problem. Well, the only counter to that is
you up.
No, the only counter to that is if that's my homie, I should have been taken with. If I'm really his friend, I should be taking him with me from the start anyway. So in that aspect, what I mean in that aspect is if I made it I'm already should be like, yo, here, I got something for you, or I got a job.
But what
for
if he
you.
wanted his own thing? He don't want to be.
Well, if you want your own thing, then you putting your then you
he
want
want to start his own thing, but he wants your cosign because he get a bigger piece of the pie if it's his joint.
But if you all right, but if I made it, and I know you and you came up with me, like you was right there with me the entire time I made this climb, and I made it. First of all, I gotta make sure you, even though you're doing what you're doing, I'm making sure you're good.
Yeah.
Like level wise, like you may not be where I'm at, but I'm gonna level you out the way you know.
What if he rehabilitating?
Huh?
What if he just got out of a situation? Maybe he just came home, or he just got out of or he just graduated. Like
I'm leveling you out. I'm leveling you out. I'm not putting you up here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna level you out, and,
Okay.
and then from there, if you want to do your own thing, all right. Because if you're really my homie, then I should be also with you in the steps that you're taking to get to this point.
Yeah, I can see that.
So
yeah.
So like, don't come to me out of the blue. Yo, I got this gift. Like, where did this come from? Yeah, like 6-8 months and out of the blue. Yo, can you endorse this? I got the such and such. Where did this come from? I ain't seen you working on this near another time. Like, what is this? Nah, I can't do it.
So, yo, we gotta because one more thing I wanted to tackle here, and then we could finish. So, all right, let us know what y'all think, man.